what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Today I have a very exciting video for you. I have decided I want to get into electric ride-ons on this channel, and I'm going to start with this Varla scooter. Big shout out to Varla for sending this to me for review. This is a very high-end, very cool scooter, and in this video we are going to unbox it and I'll tell you all about it. As you can see in the back, I do have a few scooters here that I ride with my son, and I'm gonna eventually do some reviews on these as well. So I really wanna get into electric ride-ons on this channel, and that's gonna include a scooter. I'm gonna try to get an e-bike, possibly even a mountain e-bike, so I do like to go mountain biking. As you see, my son has a little electric dirt bike there, and then I already have a couple of these scooters, which later I'll be doing a comparison video on this one compared to those. So this video is gonna be the unboxing, and then the next video I will do a full review on this, explaining every single detail it has and give you my honest opinion if I recommend it or not. And then after that I will do a comparison video and compare these to some of the scooters I already have that are quite a bit cheaper. But for me, I wanted to upgrade to one of these anyways because I'm a heavier guy at about 250 pounds. And these are good for just normal everyday riding. But when my son can keep up with me on a little electric dirt bike, I kind of want something a little bit faster, a little bit more power. And this guy has it. So to give you some perspective, the scooters in the back have one motor at about 350 watts. This guy here has two 1,000 watt motors in the front and the back, as well as a suspension. So I can't wait to ride this. I think it's gonna be so much fun. And I think my son's gonna be pretty jealous when I absolutely speed past him on my new scooter. So this guy will go up to 40 miles an hour on a scooter, which is just crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna take it all the way to 40. I probably will if I find a nice, straight, smooth surface. But 40 miles an hour on a stand-up scooter, I mean, that just sounds awesome to me. I will be wearing a helmet. I don't wear a helmet with those. Those go up to 18 miles an hour, which is still pretty dang quick. But 40, absolutely amazing. This will also do up to 40 miles on a single charge. And this will hold up to a 330-pound person, which is quite heavy. This guy can handle a 30-degree climbing angle, which in those two, those will not take me up a hill whatsoever. So I'll be showing you that in the review. I think this guy's gonna scoot me right up the hill with no problem. Once again, I'm super excited to try this guy out. It's got a 52 volt lithium ion battery, 18.2 amp hours, and this will do 36 Newton meter torques, which is quite powerful, especially if you compare it to a cheaper scooter. It has a whole bunch of different modes, which I'll show you all that in the review. You could ride this as slow as 15 miles an hour max, where you're gonna get a lot more range, and just overall drive the scooter for quite a while longer. Personally, I'm probably gonna have this on the turbo mode with dual motors at all times. So if I'm riding a scooter, I'm gonna be having fun with it. So it has a 946 watt hour battery, which is huge. This also has two charging ports, so you can charge the batteries much quicker. One charger will typically do about 8 to 9 hours for full charge. If you have the two chargers hooked in, you're gonna be down to 4 to 5 hours from dead all the way to fully charged, which is really fast. Dual hydraulic brakes. It's got the dual shock absorption, which I'll show you all that, which is fantastic. I can't wait, because they all, once again, comparing the other ones real quick before I do the actual comparison video. Those, when I ride on the sidewalk, you can feel every single line in the sidewalk, and it's very uncomfortable for me. This should absorb those lines perfectly. It's got dual LED lights in the front and the back, along with a brake light. LCD displays, dual locking clamp, which is really good, because those, once again, have single, and the arm will you can kind of push it back and forth so it feels a little bit loose, but this will, with the double locking, it's gonna be nice and tight and there won't be any wobble at all. It's got a 9.1 inch wide deck to it. As you can see, these are probably, I don't know, maybe 6 inches, and my feet do get very uncomfortable on it riding for more than like an hour. You have to shift your feet around all the time. This deck will fit your entire shoe onto it for a much more comfortable ride. 10-inch tires, front and rear fenders, and I'll go over a lot more when I do the review of this. So without giving away everything on this, let's go ahead and unbox it. I'll show you exactly what you get in the box, and then I will charge this guy up, and I'll be having some fun riding this guy around. All right, let's go ahead and get this unboxed. As you can see, the box is in excellent condition. They shipped it via FedEx. Got to me really quickly, and I'm very happy the box is in great condition. All right, let's go ahead and cut into the tape. Alrighty. So it's very nicely packaged, a lot of very thick, sturdy styrofoam in there. I don't see any damage whatsoever to anything inside this box. Let's see what you get. Here are some nut covers to make the overall look of the scooter a lot cleaner. You get 4 of those. There is the power cable for the charger. Here's the nice hefty charging brick. I do like the pin connector like this much better. You line it up, pop it in, and this will even screw in and tighten so it won't come out. Here is a multi-tool, which is really cool that they include this. This is what you're gonna need to put it together, so you don't have to worry about finding this throughout your house and not being able to put this together. And these are very handy for all sorts of things. So I'll be keeping this in my toolbox. While I have it right here, this does come with 2 extra deck plates, which is the non-slip plates. It's kind of like a skateboard. And they are very cool looking, especially this flag one. I really like that. I'm probably gonna switch to this. I'll show you what comes stock on it in just a moment, but I really like that deck plate. What do you guys think? Now the one they have on it is pretty cool too, I will say that. Of course you get the owner's manual as well. And now the scooter is no joke. This is a big, heavy duty scooter. So the weight on this guy is right at about 75 pounds. If you grab it by the fender and then the front metal part here, which I'll show you, it should be pretty easy to lift up. Unless the styrofoam wants to. There you have it. 75 pounds seems like a lot, but the way you grab this, it's really not that bad in the hands. As you can see there is a kickstand as well. And they even include an extra inner tube just in case you do get flats. I've read a lot of reviews on this, and that is one thing people do not complain much about, is getting a flat. So the fact that they give you one of these, I really do appreciate. All right guys, there it is. That is everything in the box. Personally, I love red and black. That's probably one of my favorite color combinations. And let me go ahead and put this together for you guys. Take off this foam for protection. So this is very easy to put up and take back down. Make sure the clamps are loose, lift it up. The clamps will fall down into place, and then you tighten them. So now for this top part, you're gonna take your multi-tool that it's included, undo these bolts, and then the handlebar will fit in there at those grooves, and you're gonna retighten everything. And that is all you gotta do to assemble this nice and easy. Here is the deck that it comes with. Personally, I think it is a really cool too. Or do you guys like this one better? I don't know, I kind of like that better because I am in America. So pretty cool, but nonetheless, the one that's on there is pretty dang awesome. But I really do appreciate them giving you other choices. Oh, there's a third one too, I didn't even see. It was stuck on the back. That one's pretty cool too. Personally, I'll probably leave this on for a little while until it wears, and eventually they're gonna wear out. But I'm definitely going to the US flag next. Okay, that pops right off. Align your handlebar up here, like so. hold this plate back up, get one of your screws, of course, and go back the other way you came. And then start installing. I would recommend getting all 4 just barely started, and then you could adjust exactly how and where you want the handlebar. And all of this stuff is adjustable. So you can put the modes exactly where you want them, along with the bell, your speedometer, and then your bolts. There we go, very easy to install. Just make sure they're nice and tight. Let me get my bell and all the other accessories how I want them. All right guys, there we go. Got everything pretty much where I want it. May have to do some final adjustments after I ride a few times, but I think it's gonna be good there. So this does have 2 keys, so you do have to use a key to get it going, which I actually like. So someone say you go to a park, you set this somewhere, and you go run off and play with your kids. Someone can't just walk up, turn it on, and run away with it like the cheaper scooters. I want to point out something I just tried, and I am super impressed with just by standing on it for just a couple of seconds. Look at the suspension travel on this, guys. This is gonna be awesome. I truly cannot wait to get this out. Hopefully there's enough daylight today and I can charge it up and ride before the sun goes down, but first impressions, this is a beast. It's gonna be so much fun. And I cannot wait to get this out on the trails of the road. All right, before we go, let's go ahead and see how this looks when you turn it on. My first time turning it on, so let's take a look. So that's the key. That's going to tell you the volts here, and then you do have to power it on up here by just holding it down for a second. Then you can change the modes from kilometers to miles per hour. Right now that mode is actually changing the gears. Gear 1 is going to be the slowest. 2, I believe, takes you up to 25 to, I think it's 20 to 25 miles an hour. Then gear 3 will take you all the way up to 40 if you have turbo on and the dual motors, which I'll show you all this in the review. If you hold that mode down, it turns on the headlight. As you can see, it's got white lights up front and red lights in the back for braking. When you hit the brakes, they'll flash. Same with it being off. Let me turn off the lights and I'll show you. So anytime you brake, the lights are gonna come on for you. Great safety feature. All right guys, that's gonna wrap up this unboxing. Hopefully you learned something about this awesome looking scooter. And I can't wait to do the full review for you guys. I think it's gonna be an absolute blast to ride. In the review, we'll go over absolutely everything on this, all the technical specs, as well as my honest opinion, how well it rides, how fast it feels, if there's any wear and tear, if anything breaks, pretty much everything that you're gonna wanna know. And real quick, here is the side dual charging port, so very easy to charge. All right, thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you wanna see more videos like this. And I will be doing a lot more videos like this on this channel. Something electric is something I really wanna get into. And once again, thank you so much to Varla for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it, and I am going to thoroughly enjoy this. See you guys later.